How's it going, everyone? Happy hump day. Hope everyone's having an awesome day here. Just wrapping up another one of my drill days here. The one way I can still get a little pay during this government shutdown. DOD is still funded, but my regular 9 to 5, I was working for free up until today. So officially going on furlough as of tomorrow. So be able to get a little bit of get a little free vacation here. Going to be getting some back pay anyways. But anyways, the title of this video I made as question even the most commonly held beliefs, and I want to kind of preface this by saying that I'm not against any particular belief or any sort of religion or even cultural or ethnic type of beliefs that people may have. The point of this, what I want to talk about here, is that some of us cling on to beliefs that were instilled in us from childhood. Good to see you too, Craig. Beliefs that were instilled in us from childhood that we've clung on to and just kind of hit the I believe button in, and maybe they actually do serve us very well, but oftentimes. All right, I'm back. I was just getting to a good juicy part here. You guys totally missed out. No, I'm kidding. I think I remember where I left off here when we got rudely interrupted, but we were talking about how we were raised with certain beliefs. Our parents instilled oftentimes a solid foundation to get us going in life, and oftentimes we just kind of let those things sit there and dictate how we live our lives from the day we leave the house. And oftentimes they can serve us very well throughout life. And some other times, at least I found in my experience, that some things that that may have been true for my parents in their day and age may not be serving me very well today. And just to give you a quick example, one of the things that my father used to say is, you can't have everything or you'll have nothing at all. And while that may be true to a certain extent, I believe something a little bit different today, and I believe that you can have everything only to the extent that you're willing to be disciplined enough to go out and get it and be able to manage your day-to-day life. And there's many things that I'm doing right now because I've been able to install some systems and habits and routines in my life that allow me to do many things with myself. I've got a 9 to 5 job working as a port engineer. I'm a Navy reservist. I've got a podcast. I've started a land business. I'm a father, a husband, CrossFit coach. If you don't have the systems and habits to support all of those things, you won't have anything. You'll just be mucking your way through life. But I digress here. I'm kind of going off on a little bit of a tangent, I guess. And the point that I want to make with this video is whether it may be a cultural, ethnic, religious upbringing, childhood, or just something that you might have read one day. Question everything that you believe and be willing to believe one thing one day and believe something else that may be a bit more empowering, something that's not going to hold you back as much, and be willing to re-engineer your core beliefs into something that serves you, and allows you to live the life that you want. And I've never been the most religious person, and I definitely believe in a higher power, but there's many different beliefs, and I challenge you to find the one that works for you. I believe that as long as we are doing right by our neighbors, that we are living our lives to the fullest potential, that things will take care of themselves. And whether you believe, I was brought up as a Catholic, whether you're Catholic, Protestant, Muslim, Hindu, Jewish, whatever, those are your beliefs, and no one's right, no one's wrong. and certain people believe things certain ways, and none of us should judge how someone lives their lives and what they believe. And this is a bit of a more of an intense topic that I tend to cover here, but I don't know what got me thinking about it, but there's many. I guess I'm kind of coming to the end of my Navy career here, and I've been exposed to many different cultures, many different different styles of upbringing. People who were brought up in a rural environment and an urban environment. I've sailed around the world, and I've come to admire all those differences within us, and it's one thing I'm going to miss about the military is the diversity within it, and all that. I'm starting to ramble on here. Met my wife for a cup of coffee on my lunch break. Some nice, strong, dark Starbucks, and it's got me a little jittery, a little wordy here. So I'm gonna wrap things up here, and appreciate everybody who's watched this video. And Craig, appreciate you tuning in, and definitely stay in touch, man. If you're catching the replay, definitely let me know that you caught the replay here, and definitely want to catch today's podcast episode. I dropped a link on my wall. Aaron Dokas was kind enough to join us on the show recently and share his experience living through a torn aorta. Hope I pronounced that right. But he's got quite a story. We had quite a conversation, and he has some very, very interesting perspectives to share with us about that. It's really obviously going through something like that is brush with death is definitely life changing, and he's been through a lot in his life, and I'm privileged to call him a friend, and someone that's helped me out through some things as well. All right, guys, again, I'm starting to ramble here. Wrap it up there. Again, if you enjoy this video, let me know that you caught it. Give me some thumbs up, some likes, and all that stuff. And one last thing I want to mention is I've started to notice that I don't know what it is with Facebook these days. Maybe they think I'm trying to run a business or something, which I suppose I am with the podcast, but seems like my visibility, I guess, is dwindling, and I normally don't ask people to go super out of their way to share what I'm doing, but if you know some folks who definitely would enjoy hearing this message, would resonate with the types of things that I talk about, would appreciate it if you let them know about it. If you normally don't interact with me, that will also help increase visibility about what I'm doing with the Zero Excuses and all this stuff that I'm doing here. All right, guys, I'll talk with you later. Bye.